Okinawans' average lifespan has been decreasing. What's the main reason for that?
Interesting, actually.
What do you like about Okinawa?
I like that Okinawans are very kind and nice, and it's safe here. And that's because that's another thing that's tied to Okinawan longevity, because I can tie anything into Okinawan longevity, is that people here think collectively, so they think for the good of the community, whereas Americans often do like the good for me, or the good just my family.
Individuality.
Yeah, individuality. So there's pros and cons to that. But the good part about Okinawa is that they think like, okay, let's all be safe for everyone. Like, let's be kind to everyone. Not everyone is, super kind. There are mean Okinawans out there, but in general, like, this place is safe because of that, I think.
I've seen a lot of data that says Okinawans' average lifespan has been decreasing. What's the main reason for that?
Interesting, actually, is that there are still a good number of centenarians in the north. So people think that like the centenarians are decreasing and Okinawa is getting super unhealthy, but that's not true. But it is true that the younger generation is becoming very unhealthy. And when I say younger, I mean like our age and parents. Parents are also unhealthy. So up to the age of like 50s. So that's very unhealthy. And of course that's because of other cultures coming in. So like McDonald's, no one's exercising anymore. McDonald's is crazy though. Like when I drive by McDonald's here, like the line for McDonald's with the cars is so long. And it's like, oh my gosh.
They make the traffic congestion.
Yeah, they make traffic congestion. It's all of the things, like the lack of ikigai. A lot of the younger generation is depressed, anxious, stressed. They don't know what they want to do with their life. They don't have that big family anymore. Back in Okinawa, used to live like grandma, grandpa, mom, dad, siblings, or siblings get married and they still live together. So people living together and just really, unhealthy food. No one eats the traditional Okinawan diet anymore. They don't know how to cook. It's all the reasons you think it would be, which is a shame.
Is it your kind of purpose to retrieve it to this, modern society in Okinawa?
I want to. I don't know if I can bring it back because I don't think people will listen to me, but I want to preserve it. So if someone wants to, no, retrieve is right. Like, because I want the biggest dream would to be to have the Okinawan younger generation practice the traditional Okinawan diet and culture. But that's like super hard. So the least I could do is like learn about it, put it on like YouTube or something, and sell the products so that if you want to do it, you can do it. But the best thing, and that's for Americans or English-speaking countries. I'm not doing this for Okinawans yet. What I want to do is also, like, I do lectures here on Okinawan longevity in English, but I can do it in Japanese as well and try to convince the younger generation to be healthy, but that's, like, really hard. Like, I can't even get my dad to listen to me. My dad won't even listen to me when it comes to healthy, and this is my business, and he's fairly, no, I'm going to do the keto diet where you don't eat carbs, you don't eat bread or potatoes or pasta. Everyone loves the keto diet, but the keto diet is actually not good for you. Yeah, and a lot of people don't believe me because they think the keto diet's so great, you lost so much weight, oh my gosh. But then it's like the Okinawans ate a lot of carbs actually, and they're the healthiest people in the world. So, and the guy who invented the keto diet, like, died of a heart attack when he was like in his 50s or 60s. So that's also a sign that the keto diet's not good. But what I'm thinking is an influencer. So that's what I'm trying to be. Is like get a bunch of followers, and then people maybe will start listening to me.
Right.
But that's really hard, as you know. So
the market is really limited, right?
Yeah. Like if an actress started promoting it, they would listen to her, right? Like a famous like Amuro Namie, is that her name? If she started saying like the Okinawan, everyone eat the Okinawan diet, everyone would go crazy. They would start, because people love her. If she started promoting the Okinawan diet, like, oh my god. I've seen people with like, actually yesterday I saw someone with her face and her name on their car.
Oh, right.
Like it was like a part of their paint on their car was Amuro Namie, this famous singer. And I was just like, wow, people are obsessed with her. And those are the kind of people that need to do good and promote this kind of things. But they have a high price tag. And to get them to listen is a whole other thing. The secret to longevity is in Okinawa. Just people aren't listening to me yet. The health of everyone all over the world is getting worse. It's not getting better. It's just getting worse. And it's getting really bad in America, like really, really bad. Like the obesity rate, himanitsu, is over 50% in America.
Over 50?
Over 50. Yeah. And there's different levels too. There's overweight, there's obese, and then there's super obese. Yeah. And it's like the percentages are getting higher and higher every year. It's really bad. And people are not, I don't know, I don't think people are trying to accept obesity and be like, oh, you should love yourself, of course. But you can't lie that being overweight affects your health. People say all the time, like, oh, they're very overweight, but they're healthy, and it's not sustainable. In your 20s, your body can handle it, but the older you get, it's not good. It's not good to be super skinny. The other Japanese people are like too skinny, yes. So you have to find the good middle. Japan has the lowest obesity rate in the world, in the first world country, yeah. And then the next of that is Korea, I think, and then China, and then you start going to other countries. But yeah, America, Mexico, Australia, England, it's really bad. It's really, really bad.
今から沖縄でビジネスをしたいっていう外国人とかに向けて何かアドバイスとかあったら教えてください。
沖縄じゃない。日本でビジネスやりたい外国人が多いんですけど、
そうなんですね。
まず何したらいいかって結構SNS、ソーシャルメディアで聞いてるんですよ。で、いろんな人コメントしてあれした方がいい、資金貯めた方がいいとか、いろんなアドバイスはあるんですけど、それじゃなくて一番おすすめするのが日本語を勉強すること。それはそうだと思うんだけど、日本語がそんなにできる人、外国人いないんじゃないですか。で、今までインタビューした人は一応日本語できるって言ってるんだけど、本当にどれぐらいできるか。で、なぜそれが一番大事なアドバイスって言ったら、本当に本気でビジネスやりたかったら、日本人と名刺交換しないといけないし、外国人で一応打ち合わせするけど、本当はビジネスする気ない。なぜかって言ったら日本語そんなにできないし、あまりできなくて、ちゃんとビジネスプランも伝えられないから、じゃあこの人ちょっと、ビジネスしないな。で、みんなあれ差別じゃんって思ってるけど、それじゃなくて、ちょっと言語が通じないとかいろいろそういう人がビジネスしようって言ったらしないんじゃん。この人と一緒にビジネスしたらうまくいかなさそうと思うから、本当にアクセント、訛も消して日本語もちゃんと勉強して、で敬語もで、しかも敬語だけじゃなくてこのメール、日本語でメールを書くのも特別じゃない。で、電話するのも特別。もういろんな日本語があるから、その日本語を勉強したらもう何でもできる。何でもできる。お金なくてもあっても日本語がちゃんとできて、でビジネス世界が分かったら本当に日本で何でもできるけど、日本語勉強するじゃあんまりない。で勉強してもビギナーとかぐらいのレベルまで行くんだけど、本当に advanced almost fluent Japanese 目指してビジネスしたら必ず成功すると思います。なるほど。で、日本人みたいに、打ち合わせ日本人みたいにして、マナーを守って。失礼します。こんにちは。はじめまして。で、こういうしてで、いつも、クリステル日本人みたいで、安心しましたって言われるんですよ、いつも。
おー、素晴らしいですね。
もちろん演じてるけど、それが大事です。
わかりました。
The intention of having it using in an educational institution.
琉球の文化は面白いですか？
とっても面白いです。
Do you think tourists are going to come here if the ocean dies?
And Hadith artist.